Right, so in the last video I talked about why I'm doing Geek Gets Going, but I suppose it's probably worthwhile actually talking about what I want to do, like what I'm aiming towards, what I'm working towards, what I'm trying to accomplish. So it's a good fucking question. I want to be healthier, right? I just want to be healthier, fitter, be around to keep on pissing off my wife as much as possible, you know, standard husband things. And I think there's three things I really want to do. I'll put them up here. One, I want to feel what I do. I want to get fast, right? Right now I'm running 6:30 a kilometer. I think that's about 10 and a half mile. I can't remember. I'll correct myself down here if I'm wrong. So I want to do that. I want to get fast. I want to get beyond that. So what I've kind of said in my mind is I want to do a 4-hour marathon. I'm calling it fast before 40, but we'll change to be fit before 40 for reasons you'll see. But I want to get a 4-hour marathon. I want to, as part of that, like a sub goal, like in our quest log here, I want to get a 150 half. I want to complete a 70.3 Ironman. Sub goal, remember how to ride a bike. That's going to be a pretty big one right there. And then I want to be able to climb a V6. But the sub goal is I want to be able to climb 3 of every grade in my climbing gym. It's a color grading system. So I'll put a wee video here. But I want to do a set V6 and climb one of each of the colors along the way. Where I'm currently at on that is I think it'll be about here, the green one. I'm currently at the green, so V2, V3, trying some purples. If they're on the V3, I can probably do it. So I'm not a V3 climber right now. Drop my car key. So the main objective is to get fit. But I think as part of it, you want to have goals, right? You want to have targets, you want to have goals, and you want to kind of work towards them. So what am I going to do to get towards those goals? What am I actually going to do for that? Let's go in reverse order. So for the climbing, what I'm doing is I'm basically climbing regularly. I've just finished a session, so my hands are a little bit gross. So I'm going to be climbing more regularly, trying things I'm not very comfortable at, and doing something which you'll see, and I stole-ish from a Louis video, Catalyst Climbing, which is I'm 3-living all my problems right now. So I might look at a climbing problem. For those who are unfamiliar, bouldering, you have problems. I'll put a photo of one here. So each route is called a problem. You start at the bottom, and in my gym, you put 2 hands on the top, hold to finish. I'm doing 3 lives. So each boulder I look at, I give myself 3 lives to do so. And I record myself and I look at myself if I'm not sure what went wrong, what's possible, to be like, okay, next time I'm gonna do this. So I think that's probably gonna be short form content, or I might look at having it long form, because when I record in the climbing gym, I record vertical, so that's kind of a nightmare for long form. But I'm doing 3 lives for each of those right now, like saying, okay, because what I want to do is get comfortable with a lot of different styles, not just the style I like. So there's that. I'm doing 3 lives on that, and I'll look at doing some stuff in the way, but I'm climbing quite regularly. In terms of let's talk about the running one next. In terms of the fast marathon, that's the end goal. That's a massive goal. I know it's a really, really, really hard goal I've set myself. I think it's possible, but I know it's a hard goal I've set. So what we're going to do is we're going to work towards that slowly. I've got a 10K in September, I believe, in London. So I don't think I'm going to do that at that pace. In fact, I know I'm not. So what I want to do is slowly work up to it, get to where that is. Slowly work up to be quick. Let's go. even if I say so myself. So I want to slowly work up to be quick. So probably that will be long runs, short runs, and what my plan for that is to essentially show kind of what I'm doing, the cadence, the heart rate. Like if it's a nice route, I'll kind of show routes, I'll take videos, I'll show that. But to get there, what I want to do is start getting to that point back where I was before. My 10K PB was 50 minutes and 5 seconds, but that was a long time ago and about 10 kilos lighter. So I want to get back to that. The Ironman 70.3, that is gonna be hard. First things first, like I said in the first video, I've forgotten how to ride a bike. They say you can't forget how to ride a bike. I am living example that you can, and you do. Last time I rode a bike, it was when my wife was doing Prep Barcelona. She just put clip-on pedals on, and I was like, do you know what? Don't be feared to grab life by the nuts. Don't be scared, do it. Let's just get onto it, let's do it. And there was a small child in the way of the bike, and I feared I crashed and I cracked 3 ribs. So that was the last time I was on a bike, about 18 months ago. So I have a helmet, need to get back on the bike and doing that. So I'll probably show the mid to late 30-year-old remembering and learning how to ride a bike. Swimming, I think that's just going to be a case of getting in, doing some laps. I used to be a good swimmer when I was younger. I used to be a pretty good swimmer. So hopefully I can get back to that. And then obviously with the running, I don't have a time for the Ironman 70.3 I want to do, or the half distance triathlon I want to do. I just want to do it. So I think those two will be kind of mutually beneficial. So like I said, I want to gamify this. So we're going to call those goals our quest log. Like they are our 3 main faction quests: climbing, tri, running. I want to do each of those. But that doesn't mean that's all I'm going to do. As if you've gamed, you know there are sometimes side quests which help you get to the main quest you're wanting to do. So yeah, they're the goals I want to do. I should, by the time I publish this video, have the layout I want to do, like the UI essentially. So on short form, it will be much the same, just kind of there, but it should usually be around here somewhere, or here. I'm still not used to recording and doing this. If you're watching it, it'll be in the bottom left of the screen. That's what I'm wanting to do. Sorry, I wasn't able to share that for you. And apparently Siri thinks I'm trying to share something. Well, I am. I'm sharing with you. So there, that is there. So it's going to be in the bottom left of the screen. And it's going to be like a health and heart meter in a video game. So I'm going to have the goal I'm working towards somewhere on the screen, like a quest marker of what I'm trying to do in each session, what I'm talking about. Down the left-hand side, I'll flash it or I'll highlight it, I'll put an arrow to it. I'm going to have how hard it is, or what if I'm wearing a heart rate monitor, where my heart rate's at, or if I'm talking about something after the fact, what my average heart rate was, obviously in zone 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've also got another bar down the side, which is 10 bars, which I'm gonna say is my energy, like how much energy I felt I have left, I feel I have left after the run, or how much energy I have during it, or how I'm kind of feeling as we go through. And the center bit will just kind of highlight some of that with some numbers, or we'll have my face in short form. I don't know, I'm figuring it out. But I'm also gonna have like a bar down at the bottom, which might have some more information. It'll grow, it'll evolve, but that's currently what I'm thinking right now. So yeah, basically, that's what I'm trying to do. And I know they are ambitious goals, I know they are difficult goals, but like anything, like a video game, like something, you start at level 1. And I'm viewing this as a new game plus. I have run before, I have climbed before. I'll show you my climbing. I started climbing before I decided I was going to make this channel, so I've got the videos which I can record and show. But I have climbed before. One of the videos you'll see is kind of a problem with New Game Plus, and I'll talk to him when we get to that point, where you can do something, but your body isn't quite ready, so you injure yourself. So I'll talk about that when it happens. Look for that in another video. But essentially, we're in New Game Plus. I'm back at level 1. My running is going to be crap. My cycling is terrible. Last time I crashed. I haven't swam, been in the pool, basically, swimming properly, in, Jesus, probably about 15 years. So it's a long time since I've swam, did lengths. So I need to get my front crawl back. So there's lots of stuff to do, but they're the goals I'm working towards. That's what I'm trying to do. And hopefully, you know, you'll come along for the journey. You'll see what's going on, and you'll, like, you know, hopefully we'll build a community out of this, of geeks and nerds who, you know, want to get fit. I'm not going to get those goals overnight, but that's the point. They are long-term goals in which I need to level up to be able to get there. So yeah, what I'm a data nerd, so I like making things data-based. I might look at trying to find if there's a way in which we can set some levels, set some like milestones, which, you know, we can check off as we go along. But that's what I'm trying to do. That's my goal. So hopefully you will follow along. Hopefully you will, you know, be part of this journey with me. And yeah, let's get going.